All right, the angels had a lot to say this week too, and there's been a lot of, body stuff going on this week for everyone. Maybe a lot of body upheaval and maybe a lot of allergies coming up, a lot of like just bodily things. So I asked Archangel Raphael, the divine physician, for some advice
Hmm.
for us. And the first one is very easy. Hydration, drink your water.
Angel guidance, drink your water.
Yeah, get at it, right? Yeah, because we need that, especially when we're going through a lot of upheaval and these things, we have to like take care of ourselves, and
Hmm.
water helps with the flow,
Yes, it
system
does.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's listen to your intuitive feelings, which I feel like it could be about a certain situation. So you may kind of like not listening to your intuition about a certain situation. You know who you
Hmm.
are, and you know what situation it is, and it might be leaking your energy away and kind of like causing extra, heaviness on your body. Or it could just be listening to your intuitive feelings about what's going on in your body and what your body needs. So
That's perfect.
two messages there.
Hmm.
All right. So ask for an answer to the question the consciousness has. So the first card was trust. And that's required here on this journey, whatever it is. But if you're asked to trust and have faith, you're gonna have the thing.
Mm.
You wouldn't be asked to have faith or trust if that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
And you'll have your good, your abundance in whatever form that comes in.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. And here we have another one, be honest with yourself, which I feel like comes into kind of like the same thing with this card, listen to your intuitive feelings.
Hmm.
Because there's a situation that you're not looking at very clearly. So what is going on here? You have to be very honest with yourself and get clear because it's leaking energy away and you need all that precious energy.
Yeah.
So you know what it is, or if you don't, just sit with yourself a little bit and it will come to you. All right. Ask for your needs to be met. This is so important because sometimes we sit around and just wait for like, well, maybe it's gonna, I hope it's gonna happen, and if it does, it's gonna just appear, and if not, well, but you can ask.
Hmm.
Ask for your needs to be met. Good. That was a good message from the
That's
angels.
perfect.
So we can, unless you have more to say, we can move over
No,
to the
you said
feminine side.
everything perfectly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Feminine side, you said?
Yep.
Okay. You got the feminine side?
I got the
Or you
feminine
got
side.
the.
All right. So number 15, the master it says, but it's the devil card basically. So there's a lot of fears swirling around in the consciousness and believing in lies and illusions and then kind of like giving into fears. So here is about really letting go of that. We have to detach from that, like ego death in a sense. We have to let it go fully.
Hmm.
You're going to be hearing a lot of things from the ego. Oh, you're not good enough, or you're not going to have what you want, or you're never going to be with your twin flame.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I call bullshit. So detach from that. Change your focus. Number 5. Something's got to change. So you got to take charge here.
Hmm.
What do you want? And this lady, it's kind of like she's piercing through the illusions in a sense, right, with her eyes. So see through the illusions. Because if you have kind of like what we talked about here over here with the trust, if you're asked to have trust and faith, like you're gonna have the things. So peer through the illusions and the veil of fog, right? And see your dreams. What do you want? That's what you focus on. So you do that, and you'll have it.
Exactly.
Mm,
Yeah. So this week, we'll move on to the divine masculine,
mm,
is very much about ego death
mm,
or feeling like you're having an identity crisis. And that's
mhm,
common when you're shedding ego,
mhm,
when you're shedding the false sense of self that you thought you were, right? And that is number 5 again on the divine masculine side,
mhm,
challenging times.
mhm,
You can see here that there's yeah, he's going through an identity crisis, like who am I really? And of course you can see the light here, the connection to the divine. There is we are divine,
mhm,
and so he's going to move through this and really feel closer to his self, which is closer to the divine feminine, right? And we have number 4 opening up. There's a lot of root chakra energy here. So there's a lot of grounding into the truth of who you are, who the divine masculine is. And yeah, then once again, there's the connection to the divine. So there's a lot of healing going on. Then we have number 2, find balance. So it's very important that as you're upheaving, you're shedding the false sense of self, you've got to make sure that you're taking good care of yourself. Like it said in the beginning, hydration, lots of water, lots of self-care, divine masculine and divine feminine. So take good care of yourselves and make sure that you are doing the things that you love to do. So the energy, the releasing of that energy doesn't feel so heavy. Don't get so like caught up in it, but go on walks, watch movies, Netflix and chill, whatever you like to do. Have some sweets. Do everything that you can to help yourself through this week and this process.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.